From an early age, I was sometimes allowed to use my mother's box Brownie camera. It took tiny pictures, 16 on 120 roll film. At the age of 18, I was allowed to point the camera out of the window. Laird Parker's pharmacy is no longer there. Just think of it, processing of 2 rolls of film, printing for 10 shillings 11 and a half pence. I don't know who paid for my efforts, but I certainly was entranced. Different from Bristol. Glenfinnan is important in Scottish history. Bonnie Prince Charlie raised his standard here. Sir Robert McAlpine's mass concrete viaduct runs close by. Quaintly named islands, Egmach and Rum, another glimpse later. The best of my pictures was reserved for Loch Lomond. We shall meet Maid of the Loch later, too. Now, has much changed? There is certainly always a great welcome in Scotland. Our pick-up point, the Marriott Hotel, is new, but the Sir Walter Scott steamer still plies Loch Katrine. First, there's a quick visit to the Falkirk Wheel. That's new. Not steam-driven either. Doesn't use much energy, they keep saying. There comes one boat, and we're shortly going to join it.
We'll go right through that and turn around before heading back and taking a look at the view that's right behind you now. 9 or 10 hours, but most people are pleasure cruise doing work on the
That lock is the final step in connecting the Forth and Clyde Canal to the Union Canal. And soon we're back on dry land. Loch Lomond is on our right as we journey to the Arachar Hotel for the night.
Oh, sun!
Yeah, sun.
On Ben Lomond.
It's only a couple of miles to Loch Long, a sea loch where the Arachar Hotel stands in stunning scenery. Visitors used to come by steamer to the landing stage here to admire the scenery and no doubt to stay at the hotel. Scotch missed, though, for the drive to Fort William. This is where we get treated to steam, just like all those years ago. Modern traction down there, though, we're actually pacing the Caledonian Sleeper all the way up from London to Fort William. How about that? Pretty famous. After passing through Glencoe, we cross Loch Linney at Ballachulish. Then we'll run up beside Loch Linney to Fort William. A somewhat damp day for the Jacobite train to Ballet. The line goes west for just over 40 miles. You can see that the Caledonian Sleeper has to take a more roundabout route to get to Fort William than our more direct route by road. Well, we're all right, Jack, or Alison in our case. We've actually outpaced the Caledonian Sleeper. It arrived shortly before we left. Dare not put your head out of the window, only the camera. We're approaching the Caledonian Canal's Neptune Staircase. It's the longest staircase of locks in Britain.
That side, it's Neptune Staircase. It's a lovely view, that side.
Well, the vestibules are full of people all trying to lean out of the window, and they're even leaning over our table. It's Harry Potter mania. 4 TV films, besides lots of other film and TV.
There, now.
Oh, yeah.
Glenfinnan Viaduct.
Train going over, look.
Probably stop the car.
I'll let you lie on my table when we go on back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be arriving at Glenfinnan Station. Our next stop is Glenfinnan. From departure 11:22. 11:22 departure from Glenfinnan.
Here we cross a diesel multiple unit from Mallaig.
That's the camping coach. Not many of those left.
They're heading for the museum. Sir Robert McCarthy built the viaduct in mass concrete, no steel reinforcement, possibly quite wise.
One size.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's fine.
Passengers returning with us, please note to be depart Mallaig at 2:10. 2:10 for the return journey to Fort William.
Oh, it is. It's rum and egg. Rum, egg.
Like the Welsh language in Wales, Gaelic has gained in importance in Scotland.
Right by the end, Phil.
Oh, Harris, look at that. That's lovely.
Thank you.
I was here again, but this chap wasn't. There's no turntable at Mallaig, so engine number 62005 has to run 10 to first back to Fort William. Tour manager Alison Reid is doing the honours.
Wasted youth.
I'm sure your youth wasn't wasted.
Because you look where you are now.
Exactly.
Open champagne bottles on the train.
Oh, you're so good.
Oh yes.
Moment for
Pass the
fizz
glasses.
to die down.
Yes.
Go. Wow.
Yeah, this might take a wee number of goes to stop it fizzing over because they're quite narrow.
We'll give you a distinguished service medal for Brightwater.
Yes.
Is that that's the Cadbury Stadium or is it the doing it's DCM?
We'd make a good chemist of you, actually. I was. One of the things I had to learn was how to pour. You think of nothing else while you're doing it.
Okay.
You're brilliant. Thank you.
Mesdames, messieurs.
Oh well, cheers.
Well, cheers everyone. Brilliant. Cheers.
Goes down well.
See why I don't like champagne. Does it move?
It wasn't windy that day. It was just a little breeze, but apparently it does move.
Remember Egmont and Rum? That could be the islands over there. .44871 is one of 3 locomotives rostered for the Jacobite, but we've been looped to cross it and carry on. There's the steamer that would have taken us back 60 odd years ago. Roads have improved since then. This is the bridge at Ballachulish again. You can usually depend on Scotland to produce atmospheric photo stops. But the sun has come out over Loch Lomond. And all is absolutely serene at Arrachar. Come morning.
Morning. Morning. Absolutely.
None of us could know the unwanted adventure lying ahead. Paddle steamer Waverley will soon be arriving at this jetty. I had decided several weeks before that I couldn't cope with this complex timetable. Hence, Brightwater Holidays. Just as well. Let's unroll the map. Waverley was supposed to take us from Helensburgh to Dunoon, Rothsay on Bute, and then on to the village of Tinebrook. These guys will soon have to move. The steamer is coming from Greenock, just opposite across the Clyde. The vessel's captain will soon be providing an unexpected commentary.
Train station's right beside them.
A short delay leaving Helensburgh today, and I will keep you updated with information as it becomes available to me. For the meantime, please continue to enjoy the onboard facilities, and we thank you for your patience and cooperation with us this afternoon. Thank you.
There's a guy walking about there, and he's putting his thumbs up, so whether
Oh, he's been doing that for the last hour, I think.
Has he? Oh, well.
Before the ship arrived.
Unfortunately, due to operational reasons, the vessel will not be able to call at Dunoon today. We will depart Helensburgh and sail direct to Rothsay. Passengers for Dunoon can remain on board and travel to Rothsay or disembark the ship here in Helensburgh. The purser at the gangway will be able to advise you further on customer relations inquiries. Thank you.
Stop, stop, stop. Okay.
That's the, I've got a knackered engine signal going up.
Oh yeah?
It is. That's what.
We are knackered.
Wow! We're knackered. Yep.
I'm cooking some pasta now. That's it.
So you've got some sailing experience.
Yeah, way back.
Oh, you're part of the...
Sorry?
Oh.
I was trained by the Navy, but in fact I joined the Air Force.
Oh, great.
So my knowledge goes back 45 years or more, but some of it is a bit shaky.
What did you do in the Air Force?
I was an operations support officer and intelligence officer.
Oh, wow.
For 40 years. I served till I was 60. Because I was an Arabic speaker.
You what?
I was an Arabic speaker.
Oh, great.
When I got to 55, they said, don't go. Come out and come back in here. So I retired and then rejoined. Do you know, I didn't realise I was made of steel. I didn't realise it was made of steel. Yeah. But that one's heavy enough, isn't it? Yeah.
There may be a revision to the timetable coming up.
Well, the skipper seems quite amused about it.
Strictly speaking, this signal means I cannot manoeuvre. Oh dear.
Counts as one of those days.
Good communication though, when they don't inform you there's obviously a mechanical fault.
Oh
yeah.
As it was at Helensburgh.
Yeah,
we know what it was at
minutes. Obviously it was something very similar.
Yeah.
Because he tried to kickstart it twice when we were...
So it's a mechanical thing.
What was it exactly at Helensburgh then?
We obviously had some problems with trying to get us away from the pier, and then they said something about that was operational problems at Dunoon for the Girl Games.
Oh yeah.
Heavy traffic there today. Heavy
Oh,
traffic.
is there?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So they'd missed the slot, and that was it.
Carmack will have all the slots.
Sorry?
Carmack will have all the slots today.
Yeah, but they would have known.
This will just. But it should be advisory anyway.
Yeah, they should have. They should have known that before we started. So even if we hadn't had a problem.
Alison.
Hey, as you may not have noticed, we're stuck.
Are we?
Yeah.
No, technically we're at anchor.
Yes. We're at anchor. Sorry, you're right. Because Jim said we're at anchor.
Yes.
Which means we're not drifting. That's
No, we're no longer drifting. We were drifting for 8 minutes.
For 8 minutes. The good thing is that we're sitting here, and without having to move, we're getting a 360-degree view because the ship is.
Oh yes.
So, yeah,
absolutely.
Let's look on the bright side.
Could do a nice slow panorama.
The vessel will remain here at anchor in the Alpha Anchorages of Greenock. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll definitely not get the tin of brew today.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll not get there. Unless it can fly.
Yeah.
And once again, we apologise for the disruption of the day, and we are very appreciative for your patience and your cooperation this afternoon. Thank
You wait.
Dogs are on the way for us. They should be here soon.
And we're on the news.
And we're on the news, aye. Made the news, we're on the news.
The engineer who with the ship's boilers. However, as a precaution, I have ordered 2 tugboats that will come out and take us back alongside. The tugs will be with us. Once they're here, we will proceed to Greenock. The ship is sitting safely at anchor here in Clydecourt waters, and all local authorities are aware of our current situation. However, I'd just like to reiterate again to everyone that the ship is sitting safely at anchor in the designated anchorage within Clydecourt waters, and that all local authorities are aware of our situation to get both boilers back up and running and on modulation. Therefore, I'll shortly pick up the anchor and we will proceed into Greenock. The purser will update you further with arrangements and travel details. Thank you. All passengers on board are requested to keep hold of their tickets, and if you send your tickets back to our Glasgow office, all passengers will receive a full refund for today's cruise. For those passengers travelling back to Glasgow or Helensburgh this evening, unfortunately we have been unable to acquire any coaches. Travel will now have to be by train. All passengers are asked to proceed to the train station and get the train back to your destination, and all these train tickets will also be reimbursed by the company when you send the tickets back to our Glasgow office.
Oh yes, they're waving back.
It's good to see us connecting to dry land again after nearly 6 hours.
Both
The coach is just on the right hand side of this yellow sandstone building, the Custom House building. When you get off, you'll see it just on the right hand side of the Customs House building.
That's the Customs House, is
That's
it?
the Customs House, so
Oh,
between the Customs House and the sheds, there's a road going back and
Yeah,
the coach is there.
it's down
So
there.
just
Yeah, thank
head
you.
straight for the coach.
Thank you.
Don't worry about getting anybody else, we'll just try and get everybody there directly.
Thank you.
She hit the pier and was damaged and came off service. And she's only found and gathered that weekend.
You miss a flag because we'll not be in. You'll not miss a flag because we'll not be in. You'll not be on there.
Well, here's our transport. These poor folk are plodding off to the train station.
Miss anyone, we're all here.
It's a fair step, part of it uphill.
Okay, team. Not exactly the plan for today, but we're on dry land again and we're all together. And Scott was here to greet us with his big warm smile and a hug. We'll probably be on the evening news. All those people who waved at the helicopter will probably be on the evening news now.
Slightly original breakfast next morning. Spot the haggis? It's a misty morning for Loch Katrine. Sign of the times on the way. Church, now a restaurant. Not everything changes though. Maid of the Loch, remember her, is being restored. It will steam again in a couple of years. Rail passengers used to come here, to Balloch Pier. It seems odd to think of electric trains coming all the way to this now lonely spot. In this livery, the vessel bears an uncanny resemblance to Bristol's Campbell steamers of yesteryear. Happy days. After that bit of deja vu, it's onward and upwards. The final treat, steam power on Loch Katrine. I'm returning to a slightly modified SS Sir Walter Scott. We'll be riding Glasgow's water supply. They have to be very careful not to pollute it. Another change, the engine runs on biodiesel. Used to be coal. There's a quick turnaround and we go back. Dry land again. We appreciate it now.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, folks, we are coming towards the end of our sailing here in Loch Katrine.
Starting to
The final little treat is a pit stop at Callander, where we can see some Highland cattle.
Thank you so much. Good.
I lost Ian, I just said cheerio to Joe.